Hi, it's Tino from TinoVo.shop. So I was showing people how to prevent the chrome from chipping, and this is lesson number 3. I'll show you how to prevent 3D chrome design from chipping on you. So when it comes to securing chrome and make it not chipping, I have 3 separate lessons. One is full cover, how to secure full cover nails like this. And 2 is how to secure chrome design, which is like this. And 3, which is a lesson that we are on now, is how to secure 3D chrome design, anything that I emboss. So let's get started. Now, first, I have with me a black nails. I'm gonna apply Teflon mat on because Teflon mat is non-sticky to chrome powders. So when you apply one coat of this onto the nail surface, it's completely isolate chrome. And when you apply chrome on, it's not gonna stick onto this surface. So let's cure this for 60 seconds. And afterward, I am going to take out clear texture gels. I have many gels that apply chrome. This is one of them. Clear texture gel is 3D, but it's not sliding, slipping. It's perfect for when you do like unicorn pattern or mermaid pattern where all the line is really close together. Then you might need to use this, so all your line did not fuse together. And it's important to put this gel out because it's very sensitive with light, so you don't want to keep the whole bottle open, and it's very risky that way. So I put it right here. Now I am taking an emboss brush and I'm going to design some 3D pattern. Let's do a unicorn pattern. And make a series of embossed line next to each other. Sally get awkwardly silent. I don't know why. I can keep talking though. Now, this product, when you take it out from the machine, you can apply chrome right away. Now, I suggest that you don't wait too long because these type of gel is built to go without top coat. So after about 10 minutes, okay, 5 or 10 minutes, it will be completely solidified. And that is when, if you apply chrome on, you might experience a little difficulty just because it's been out for too long. So I suggest when it's taken out from the machine, you need to chrome it right away. And that is the best time to do it. I mean, you don't have to like rush into it. I just tell you the possibility of an issue if you ever have difficulty applying chrome. It's few and far in between. It's like 1 out of 10 times. But it's important to know everything. Now, so when you applying a base, okay, in this case it's Teflon matte, and then I use clear texture gels. So this is my foundation. Okay, so I'm gonna have a chrome on it. I'm gonna write it chrome. Okay, so that's chrome design. And I'm gonna use gold for you to see it easier. So see, it's my chrome design where I have clear texture gel and then I rub on chrome. It's gonna be right here. And then I am going to have top coat on it. Now, this chrome layer is stick to the foundation. But when you top coat, the top coat is really just laying on the chrome. It's not going to stick to the chrome because chrome are dust. It's not made out of gel or acrylic. So your top coat is just laying on it. And if you take this out, let's go ahead and rub chrome on. Okay. Beautiful. So if you take out top coat and you're gonna trace the chrome, it will chip. It will chip because top coat are really just laying on the chrome. If you want to secure it, you have to make sure the top coat is overlapping the chrome. So it will go right out on the edge, and the top coat, it will stick to the foundation. The gel stick to gel. Gel stick to acrylic. So it will stick on both sides right at the edge, and that will allow the chrome to be encapsulated in here. It will trap the chrome so the chrome not coming off. So the problem for chrome chipping when people experience it is right at the edge right here, that they don't etch it. So the top coat just laying on the chrome like this. If it's a full cover, if you should apply top coat, it can chip and let you etch it. Okay, and same for the chrome design. If you just trace on the design with top coat, it will chip and let you go out on the edge. So I will show you through this now. Now, if I take this top coat and I trace it on the chrome and I go out on the edge like this, okay, I have several problems. Number one is I couldn't see. It's shiny. Top coat is shiny. Chrome is shiny. I couldn't see if I completely cover this or if I'm missing a spot or two. I don't know. So visuality is a problem. You working blind. Number two is a coverage. Look at that. Look at that top coat on the black background. Your client wanted to be matte and the chrome to be shiny. So that little bit of shiny black is very unattractive. Unless if your client wants everything to be shiny, then that's easy. You can just apply top coat on it. But if they want the chrome to be shiny and the background to be matte, then you have to go out on the edge of each stroke right here on both sides. And it is impossible to do it with shine. So that's why I use matte instead. And not just any matte, but Teflon matte. That's why I say my product does work for you, because it does. It's very unique. If you look in the bottle, it just looks like a normal bottle of polish. That's why I have lesson for you to show you how important it is. So I am going to apply matte on here. And after it's clear, everything will turn matte. The background, the design, everything will turn matte. So at that moment, I will know for sure that my chrome is covered. Let me just apply one in the bottom right here. Okay, or two actually. Apply another one. And then I clear this. So that solved the coverage. Now you know everything is well covered. That also solved the visibility, because now you can check everything is matte except for the end of this. The end of this is a little shiny. That means that part haven't been sealed yet. You can just go in with a little matte and clear, and that will fix that. So when it comes to matte, especially Teflon matte, it's extremely important to use it for sealing the chrome and chrome design, not full cover chrome. I have different strategy for this. But now, when you apply on a 3D chrome design, you cannot just take top coat and just doing this, okay? Because you see the bottom is not yet covered, you have to like do it in reverse. But painting the whole nail this way will flood your design. Do you see this right here? It's caked with matte. Okay, and matte is a frosty layer. So when you have a layer on, that's fine. But when you have a whole bunch of top coat caking onto the design, that will make it frosty, and your chrome not gonna look pretty. So your application is different compared to a normal chrome design. But for a 3D chrome, I sealed it individually. I taken a round brush. or the coloring brush, doesn't matter. And I flow through the design instead of going against it. That way, it doesn't flood your design. It's nice and thin. Cover everything and cure for 60 seconds. So that's why when I seal in my chrome, I apply matte first and then I trace the shine on. And when people do it, the chrome stay on your client, it doesn't chip, they are happy. So they follow the rule, but they don't know why. And sometimes people wanting to skip that matte just because they doesn't understand why, and then they chrome chip, and then they doesn't know why it chipped. So when you applying top coat on a chrome design, it's not just about applying on the design, but it's about the edge of the chrome. You have to make sure that you get that edge, and there is no way you can do that with shine. So that is why I use matte. Then that keep a beautiful matte background, and now you know your chrome is secure. So now I just take top coat, this right here, and I just brush on to the chrome design. Now, if you already watched this lesson, the lesson about how to make chrome design non-chip, it's kind of similar with this lesson, but be patient. There is a difference besides the application. See the way I apply is different for 3D. Now, I just shined it, and you don't have to be slow and thoroughly with this. As long as you see matte, you just touch it and it gets shiny again. This is not a sealing process. This is a reshining process. So you don't have to pay too much attention on the detail. You just try your best to cover the chrome and not leave any matte behind. And if you do, still, like right now, you see it's all perfect. But if I zoom really close, you can see that this part right here are still mattish. See this edge right here? Nobody's gonna see it. I have to zoom in really close to be able to see it. But right here, that looks perfect. But let's talk about what can go wrong with 3D chrome design. So, your client is going home, and besides scratching the edge, they also bumping their nail into wall, into everything they touch. When they digging in their purse, they bumping their nail into objects, and that will make the chrome chips. But you see, how can you detect if it's your fault or not? Is when your client bump the nail, it's only hit at the highest point, the apex of the design. So you will see the middle of the nail right here. You're gonna have some black chip right along the way. And that is a problem, and that is causing by your client bumping the nail. Now, if it below here, right at the bottom of the chrome, it's not on the top, but it's chipped at the bottom, then that is the way you sealed it. When you seal, you doesn't seal it correctly, and then it's peel up. So that is how you can detect if it's your issue or your client issue. But you cannot blame your client. They do it subconsciously. It's a habit. It's inevitable. They couldn't avoid that. So it's your job to make sure that it doesn't chip when they bump it. And that can be solved simply by applying another layer. That's it. Because our shiny top coat are amazing. It's like diamond. It's non-scratch, and it's super shiny. So one coat on chrome design, on 3D chrome design, they might bump it into a point where they file in that layer, and it exposing all the chrome and the black gel. But if you apply in a second coat, it'll be golden. It'll be like an almost indestructible. And that is good to go. Let's cure for 60 seconds. So, the reason why I have different lesson is all focused around not making chrome chip on you. But I have 3 separate lessons. One is full cover, one is chrome design, and this one is 3D chrome chrome design. The reason is each style is present different problem. Like when you apply full cover chrome on a nail, the problem is your client file up the edge by scratching. So there is a way for me to solve that. And then on this, they don't have to worry about the edge of the nail. But on this, the problem is how to keep the background matte and the chrome completely shiny, and how to avoid just tracing top coat right on chrome. That's not a right way to do it. So I have a way to do it. I have solution for it. So now when it comes to 3D chrome design, like I just told you, it's present a different problem. The problem will be your client bumping the nail onto object. You see, you don't have to worry about flat nail. Anything that are flat, it doesn't matter how much they bump into it. They have full support. On this, when the apex get exposed and get hit, its support is down here where the base is at. So everything is down here. The only thing exposed is the top. And that can get hurt very easily, but not anymore. 2 coat of top coat will solve that. But I have this lesson to show you why and how. Because a person would just take a knowledge from this one and they just assume that they can use the same solution on everything. No, it doesn't work like that. The way you do it is different, so the problem are different and the solution is different. And that concludes our lesson, and let me show you how to navigate my website. So to find Teflon mat, it is in this new and popular category, same with clear texture gel, but the home of Teflon mat is right here, gel polish and top coat category, and then the subcategory is top coat. Okay, and this is where you find Teflon mat. And if you want to find clear texture gel, it's right at 3D art. You just find 3D art right here, click on it, and texture is right here. This is where clear texture gel is at. And I number my lesson now because it's easier for you to find. So full cover chrome is lesson 106. The chrome design is lesson 107. And 3D chrome is lesson 108. And it's not teaching you how to do the design. It's teaching you how to secure it to where it's not chipping on you. So now you can create anything you like when it comes to chrome, and you don't have to worry about it chipping. It will last forever. You can upcharge your price, and your client will be happy. And don't forget to subscribe us on YouTube at TinoVo. And everything that I use today is available at www.TinoVo.shop. And until next time, bye-bye.